Hey guys, David Casey here with Caseyscapes. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about how you get your money out of a client. And doing this for 20 years as far as in the lawn maintenance field, it can be difficult at some points to get your money out of a client. But I've pretty much mastered it. Over my time of being in the business, and I'll show you I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. First of all, you have to have a very good billing setup. I use a software program. A lot of you probably might have heard about it, but Service Autopilot. It's a great platform as far as what it does. It does everything I need it to do. But to get your money out of a client, you have to be consistent. And what I mean by consistent is, if you bill on a per visit basis, make sure when you get done with that property, when you get back into the office or when you get home to your computer, you bill them. Don't wait a day or two to bill them. If you bill out monthly, like I do, which I bill out on the 15th since I have everybody on lawn agreements, bill them out on the 15th. I bill out on the 15th, and my due date is the 1st. If they don't pay me by the 1st, they get a $40 late fee, which in my lawn agreements they do sign next to that that term that states if you do not pay me by the 1st, you do get a late fee of $40. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like I said before in my previous videos, this is your company. Don't let anybody else dictate how you run it. So if you want your payment in on the 1st, you make it known. But be consistent. Also, make sure if they don't pay you by your due date, you're on the phone. You call them. Hey, I just want to let you know the due date was the 1st on this bill. We're just trying to see when we can collect payment from you. Make sure you let them know that at this moment you do have a $40 late fee on that will be on your next bill. That way, I mean, $40. I mean, that's enough to get them to pay. If you're charging $70 to do a visit to do a yard, and they're getting charged $40 for a late fee because they didn't pay it, they're going to pay it that next month. But basically, just be consistent on it. Now, if you just have a client that just does not want to pay you, and you try calling them and they are ignoring you and this, that, and the other, then honestly, I've done the whole small claims court thing. It's a load of crap. Don't do the small claims court. It's just a pain in the butt. I've done the whole collections thing. That's a pain in the butt. Honestly, in the lawn maintenance field, you have to do it face to face. If you have a client that just does not want to pay you, the only way you're going to get your payment is to do it face to face. And sometimes you're not going to get your payment then. Sometimes you're going to have to write it off. I mean, I think one year, I wrote off something like $1,500 in non payments, and that was years ago. But sometimes you have to do it. You're going to have those people that are just a pain in the butt. You are in the lawn maintenance industry. You are on the lowest totem pole to get paid. They're not thinking about you. Most of the time when you do their yard, they're at work, so they don't see you. They can't put that connection. It's not like a housekeeper that comes in there and cleans their house, that they open the door for, they see, they talk to while they're doing the service. No, they don't get to know you when you're doing your yard. So they don't really give a crap about you, to be honest with you. But they're going to pay every possible bill that they have first before they pay the lawn guy. And that's just how it works. The lawn guy is the lowest on the totem pole to get paid. But as far as small claims court goes, the reason why I say don't go small claims court is because 99% of the times they're going to countersue you for double or triple what you're suing them for, just for a scare tactic to get you to drop your case when you go into mediation, and then you're out $150 in small claims court. Collections doesn't work because, I mean, good gosh, I mean, what are you collecting? I mean, most collection companies have $150 or a $200 minimum, and then, I mean, they're taking 30 and 40% from you. So, I mean, there's not really any. It's just a stick it to them as far as if you put them on collections. And a lot of times you can get in trouble by putting somebody on collections because, especially in the lawn maintenance field, because they'll take you to court for putting them on collections, because they'll call it, over here they call it false collections, pretty much saying that you put them on collections for no reason. There was a dispute between you and them, and this, that, and the other, and they're gonna throw everything that they possibly can to get out of that whole ordeal, and then they'll sue you for false collections. So really, there's no point in even doing that. But face to face is the best way. I hate to tell you that. I wish I had a better answer, but doing this for 20 years, that's honestly the only way I've ever been able to get my money out of anybody that doesn't want to pay. Also, if you have anything that you want to know, if you want me to do a video or anything, please let me know. Just comment, subscribe. Like I said before, I've been doing this. My gosh, my whole life I've been doing lawn maintenance, but I've been doing it professionally for 20 years. But I've gone through everything. So if you want to know anything, just ask me. I'm sure I've gone through it. If you're going through something in your business that you do not know how to get past, I'll be more than happy to do a video on it to tell you how I did it. But thank you for watching, and like I said, ask any questions you need. I'm David Casey with Casey Scapes.